Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can add links to It's Learning resources on an It's Learning page. So if you are wanting to give your students a really easy way to go back to past lessons or to click on their lesson assignment for the day or to really visit any resource that you've already built on It's Learning, this is the way to do it. So I am on an It's Learning page right now, and this is an example of a home page or a landing page for an It's Learning course. And you can follow these steps that I show you here whenever you're wanting to link to It's Learning resources, no matter what type of resource you're using. So I have a couple of options here. I specifically want to add a link to a folder of past lessons. So over here on the left-hand side of my screen is my resources tree, which shows everything that I've built on my It's Learning course. So it's helpful if I already have a folder or a page made for that past lesson, so I know I already have something made that I'm linking to. So specifically, I want to link to this first week of school. And I want to add a content block here that has current and past lessons, so my students know that if they click here, they'll go to those past lessons and have everything that they need. If I wanted to, I could also add another content block, and I would follow these same steps. So specifically, since I already have this content block made, I'm going to click Edit. What I'm going to do is edit this. I'm going to put my dates here just because that's best practice. It not only helps me stay organized, but it gives my students a reference in case they were wondering or they weren't there that first week. They have the dates. Okay, so I'm going to type out my instructions there and click OK. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to the left-hand side of my screen, and I'm going to copy the link address for this first week of school folder because that's what I want my link to take my students to. So the other way of doing this is you could actually click on this first week of school folder, and it takes me here, and I could copy the URL here at the very top of the page. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my start page, and instead of opening that folder, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover over it till it's blue. I'm going to right click. I'm going to select copy link address. I'm going to come back over here to my text box. I'm going to make a hyperlink so that my text doesn't read the whole URL with the www dot and all that stuff. I'm just going to have it read first week of school. So I'm going to highlight it. And up here across the top is my rich text editor. There's a link button, and it's in between the table and this red flag button. So I'll hover over it to show me it's a link button. I'll click it. And now I'm going to paste that URL I had copied. And usually, you copied the right thing if it has folder ID and then a series of numbers. I'll click OK. Turns blue, so it's linked. And I'll click OK. And it's always helpful here to test your link. So if you click this, it should open it in a new tab. And now my students can get to my past lessons. I could also do the same thing here to get to a current lesson. So if I have a lesson page made for this lesson, I could copy my link address and then add the link right here, which is what I did in this example. So those are some helpful things to keeping your course organized and giving your students easy access to navigate forwards and backwards in your course.